$1 million. That book right there. How much you think that book is worth for you right now?
The book is priceless, actually.
Oh!
The book is
Well, some
priceless.
people would say, but I could buy that same book in Amazon.
You're correct. You're correct. You can buy.
So
the
if
book
they could buy it on Amazon, when you get yourself a coach, mentor, he could literally give you his game.
and give you what's in the book. Right.
Simplify.
Right.
You can read the book
You can read the book and not understand it.
and not understand it.
Yes.
You get me? But your mentor already went through it. He
Right.
has the experience, right? You're in real estate.
Yes.
The real estate person that doesn't know how to raise capital, big red flag.
They can't do any deals. What are you gonna do with that money, man? You know, how you gonna make the capital work? That's what it's really all about. Welcome to Capital Games, a podcast where we'll talk about financial fitness and investing. My name is Sam Arekasima.
You don't need to be 18 to buy your first home.
No, I'm your host. On this podcast, we'll cover a variety of different investing. Over the years, how many businesses have you been involved with, either creating, funding, or just really getting involved?
People have the resources. They just not resourceful.
Well, because I think when we're talking about even a millionaire, we're really talking about his mindset, right?
How about if I'm lying? How about if I don't even have a dollar someone in?
You have an idea?
Woo!
And then the lender's gonna typically give you guidelines. They're like, we're only gonna give you this money if this property makes X amount of dollars. So when you're running your numbers and the bottom line is negative, the lender is not gonna give you a loan because Welcome to Capital Games. This is episode 3. My name is Sam Arekasima. I'm your host. Today I'll be joined with my friend Carlos the Businessman, and we're gonna teach you how to print money.
Thank you, Sam, for inviting me once again to your
Once
podcast.
again, yes, brother. Let's
Capital
work.
Games.
Yes.
Love the name.
Thank you.
Capital money.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with that money? Like, you know, how are you gonna make the capital work? That's what it's really all about. All right, so let's talk about it. I know we've been talking for a few months now, and you know, a while back you told me that you can print money.
Yes.
Right? So today I want to talk about how to print money, and then how you can help me with that printing of money.
Okay.
All right. So my question for you is, I think you told me that if legally, everything here is legal. We don't do anything not legal. So you told me if I had a business or idea or investment that you could get the funding for it.
Yes.
So today I'm going to be asking you for $100,000 for an investment. How can you help make that happen? For
Okay.
me?
First of
How
all,
will make that work?
let me break down how money works.
Yes.
I'm gonna simplify it. Money has 3 stages based on how I see money, based on my experience. Right. First, you got to know how to get it. Right. That's stage 1. Right. That's necessary. Most people, they don't know how to get it. The way most people were trained to get money is by working for it. Money in my world, I learned how to get money by buying people's time, but also with money buying, products, services, right, and selling those products and services for a markup, which is profit. That's a way on how to get money too.
Right.
Becoming a business owner. In another word, where with money I could buy people's time, leveraging other people's effort. Because I'd rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own effort. Sounds messed up, but would you rather be the one telling people what to do, or having another man or woman tell you what to do?
Of course you want to tell
right?
people what to do.
So money
Sure.
starts, financial freedom starts when you decide to become a leader. Unification. You got to get out of implementation. When you get into unification, you could now leverage other people's efforts, right? So there's communication, but there's also imagination. This is where we print money. At the top, that's how Jeff Bezos did it, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg. You got me? This is, I don't want to use the word, but this is the fuck you money. You got me? Because, for example, let's say you need $100,000. What you need it for? Simple. In unification, in imagination, if you want $100,000, don't even aim for 100,000. Aim for $1 million.
Right.
You got me? 10 times that, if it makes sense. So I'm going to put it in perspective. And if I won $1 million, I wouldn't even aim for $1 million. I'll aim for $5 million.
$5 million, yeah.
Right? So if you need $1 million, in reality it's $100,000, but if whatever you tell me, I'm going to 10x it.
Okay.
Why 100?
Right.
100, that's pennies.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes.
Right? If I'm going to bring game, I'm going to 10x your game. Right or wrong?
Right.
Right? So let's say you need $1 million, right? You got to create an idea. Think of an idea, right? That's an opportunity. That's a vision. Chase the vision and the money's going to follow. You're going to turn that idea, that vision, that opportunity, you're going to turn it into a business, right? You're going to do a business plan. The minute you do the business plan, right?
Welcome to Capital Games. I am your host, Sam Arekasima. In this podcast, we will cover financial education, financial entertainment. We'll cover a variety of topics. This will be a community where people can get feedback, learn information, and if this is the type of content you like, subscribe, share, and tune in, and we'll catch you next time.
Now, and you incorporate the company and all that. You now, depending what part of the world you're in, here in the United States, a limited liability company.
Right.
LLC, limited liability. Why? Because the company's liable, not you. That's why you get an EIN number, tax ID number, a 9-digit number, just like the Social Security.
Yep.
That number is basically the number that is going to identify that idea, that opportunity, that business. The government wants people, low-key, believe it or not, to become business owners. Because business owners stimulate the economy. They create jobs.
And they get to tax them.
And they get,
And they can tax them.
And they could tax them, because remember, the employees are paying tax.
Yes.
So it's a whole, circle,
Yeah.
right? So making a long story short, now, if you want that $1 million, the business plan, you're gonna basically, the company valuation, you wanna value that company at $5 million. Who told you another person has to value your company? You value your company whatever you think your company's worth.
Yes.
That's where character development comes.
Right.
That's why you need money. Get yourself a coach, mentor. Get yourself a person, mentor that done it. Not one time, multiple times. You got me?
Yeah.
Somebody that leads by example. And what you sow is what you reap. That you could see the results too. There's a lot of people that talk.
Yes.
There's a lot of talkers out there, right?
Right.
A lot of talkers. But I always say one thing. Just watch what a man does. Right?
Right.
If there's a tree, a pineapple tree, right? I'll go where the pineapples are the best. Just because the tree is giving pineapple, these are not good pineapple.
Right.
Make sense or no?
Yes, it does.
Right?
Yes.
That's why I tell people, don't judge a book by its cover. Because anybody could judge me right now with a hat. Shout out to Manny for messing up my haircut. My daily haircut, he messed up my haircut. Simple, just put a hat.
Yes.
Right? Solution. Right? So stop chasing money. Chase problems and find solutions to those problems. Yes. But we get paid in direct proportion to the difficulties of the problems we solve.
Right.
So going back into the money, you said 100, but Carlos has to 10x, right?
Right.
$1 million, right? So now that $1 million, your company, your idea, you value that at $5 million, right? But it has to make sense. It has to be. You got me?
Yes.
This is where people perish because of lack of vision.
Right.
Proverbs 29:18. That's why I go by 5 pillars. Ask me how I'm doing today.
How you doing today?
Excelentemente bien. Mente. Why? That's the mind. Wealth starts in the mind. Wealth doesn't start in the pocket. People be like, with money I can make money. I say, with my ideas I can make money. An idea is just a dream without execution. I can close the distance between an idea and money. That's what makes me successful. Because an idea to me is a question. And a question, I could literally keep questioning till I turn that question into a light bulb. I don't know if that makes sense. Just how I have it there. If it makes sense, right?
Yep.
So, making a long story short, let's go back to the $1 million, right? What's easier? Let me ask you a question. $1 million question. What's easier, Sam? To work for $1 million or to borrow $1 million?
To borrow. Much easier.
So why are you and your people in the world not doing it?
They don't have the knowledge of how to do it.
Oh, so people perish because of lack of knowledge.
Right.
Hosea 4:6, the Bible says it. Money is a byproduct of value creation. If money is a byproduct of value creation, that means if you focus on creating value, you attract the money.
Right.
If you have what the cat wants, the cat will come to you. So if you create a garden, the butterflies are going to come to you. In another word, you will never be free till you become a business owner. The minute you become a business owner, something's going to happen, Sam. Huh? You're going to have to create systems and process and have people work the systems and process unless you want to be a slave to the business.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes.
Instead of working inside the business, you work on the business. Right?
Yeah.
You could now sell franchises. There's a billion ways on how to make money. Right? But everything started with an idea. Right? Make sense or doesn't make sense?
Makes a lot of sense.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's all perspective, but at the end of the day, money to me, wealth, and people don't have a money problem. People have a mind.
Idea problem.
Mind problem. That's what I tell people. Connect with God spiritually, espiritualmente.
Welcome to Capital Games. I am your host, Sam Arekasima. In this podcast, we will cover financial education, financial entertainment. We'll cover a variety of topics. This will be a community where people can get feedback, learn information, and if this is the type of content you like, subscribe, share, and tune in, and we'll catch you next time.
Have that connection with yourself, espiritualmente, spiritually. I cannot have a good relationship, nor with you, nor with customer, clients, whatever the heck people have. You got me, or investors. You got me? Pitch your idea to investors. Most people, they don't even read books on raising capital.
Right.
Hey, bring me a book on raising capital so you can see.
Yes.
Right? You can open that book in any random page and they'll give you some gem that literally is priceless. And in your podcast, I'm going to sell you a book right now. That book on raising capital. How much are you willing to pay? I'm asking you for that. How much are you willing to pay for that same book?
Well,
because everybody, $1 million is even little. We could raise $10 million or $100 million. That book right there. How much are you willing? How much you think that book is worth for you right now?
the book is priceless, actually.
Oh,
The book is
but some
priceless.
people would say, but I could buy that same book in Amazon.
You're correct. You're correct. You can buy.
So
the
if
book
they
on
could buy it
Amazon.
on Amazon, when you get yourself a coach, mentor, he could literally give you his game.
Can give you what's in the book. Right.
Simplify.
Right,
You can
simplify.
read the book
You can read the book and not understand it.
and not understand it.
Yes.
You get me? But your mentor already went through it.
Right.
He has the experience, right? You're in real estate.
Yes.
The real estate person that doesn't know how to raise capital, big red flag.
They can't do any deals.
Big red flag.
There's two things you need to do deals in real estate. You need deal flow and cash flow.
And I'm gonna tell you something about deal flow.
Right.
I'm different. Off-market deals.
Yeah. That's
I'd
deal
rather
flow.
pay more, even if they're not selling, because everything for the right price has a
Everything
price
is sold,
tag.
right. And if
Price is what we
price
pay,
you pay,
value is what we
you
get.
Exactly.
Right? I'm a value type of person.
So if you go
I
to
don't
somebody,
focus.
you give them a price that they like, it may be more than people should say the price should be, but because of the value that you believe that property
Will you
has,
pay me for $1 million so I could get you $1 million, $250,000? I'll get you $1,250,000. You gotta give me $250,000.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Huh?
Yeah, I'll take that.
You'll take that?
Yeah, I'll take that.
When you wanna do it? Let's close the deal. And this on video. Capital Games.
Do it tomorrow.
You sure?
Yeah.
Huh?
When do I have to give you the 250? That's the question,
Simple. I'm gonna tell you straight up.
right?
Huh? Give me, to start off, 5%.
5% of 250.
5%. And that's for me, so I could pay my broker fee. See, people that's 50 grand. And I'm saying this shit on video. And the funny thing is that I'll say it here also to the world and to you. Because we're talking about how to print money, right?
Right.
I believed in you so much that I started investing into you.
Right.
Because for this podcast, forget about the resources here, because I don't own any resource. My resource belongs to the world and to the universe. So people like you, if I love your energy, if you give me good vibration, that you really genuinely want to help people, I'm all for it. You don't got to pay me. All my resources are yours. I'm not attached to anything. Anything. Even in my personal level, if you ever see me with a female and you want that female and she leaves with you, that's yours. I'm that type of man. You got me? Okay. Straight up. You got me? I'm that type of man. Straight up. I'm not attached to anything. Because what's for me
It's for you.
is for me.
Right.
And what's not for me, maybe it was my turn.
Right.
Now it's your turn. You got me? But now it's your turn to get the secret to my success. We don't work to save, to invest at the 1%. In the Billionaires Boys Club, because I know we heading there. When I say we, I cannot do it by myself. Right. I need people like Sam as well. That's why we're going to do the Wealth Map Summit.
Yes.
Right? Massive action plan to give people the map to wealth. A summit where we're all leaders that are creating leaders, helping people find their purpose, right? Helping people get clarity on their vision, their life being, their reason for being. We understand people want the dream home. Sam sells home, But to me,
Welcome to Capital Games. I am your host, Sam Arekasima. In this podcast, we will cover financial education, financial entertainment. We'll cover a variety of topics. This will be a community where people can get feedback, learn information, and if this is the type of content you like, subscribe, share, and tune in, and we'll catch you next time.
straight up, it's not fulfilling just helping people with the home. If I cannot help the person with the mindset, because what separates the best from the rest is useless.
Right.
Spiritually, that's where you get your ideas. Do you know, Sam, there's the sixth sense, infinite intelligence?
Infinite intelligence?
Yes.
Explain.
Have you read the book Think and Grow Rich? Because you told me you read it.
Yes.
So if you read the book Think and Grow Rich, that's one of the chapters on infinite intelligence, the sixth sense. So I'm asking you, do you know about the sixth sense? Because you say you read it.
I
See,
didn't gloss
Sam
over
is the
that
perfect
chapter,
example of a man that have read it. How many times you read the book?
Once.
You see, I'd rather read a book 100 times so I get the message till what? And I apply the message.
Right.
Not just get the message, apply it. Keep it. It's like money. You gotta know how to get it, gotta know how to keep it, but you also gotta know how to grow it. I don't know if it makes sense. You know how you keep money? First of all, how to get money is not exchanging time for money. So I tell people, stop exchanging time for money.
Right.
Right? With money, you can buy people's time. But you don't want a deal that's still low level. There's still levels to this money game. Right? With money, you can make money. But with an idea, you can make even more money.
Right.
Right? The man that works all day has no time to make money.
Correct.
John D. Rockefeller. Study the greats. People like him, even if they're dead. Study it. Right? But infinite intelligence is the sixth sense. That's where you connect to universal intelligence that comes from God, right? From the universe, right? That from where you think ideas come from.
From God.
Why are people not starting with God spiritually? Why are they not building a relationship with know thyself? Getting to know themselves. Why God sent you to the world? Then, what separates the best from the rest is mindset. Mentalmente. Mentality. Physically. It's a shame for a man to grow old without achieving greatness physically. See, I go back to the 5 pillars all the time.
Right.
Right? Emotionally. EQ is more important than IQ. You could be the smartest man. I'm pretty sure you're smarter than me, especially in real estate.
Debatable. Debatable.
Yes.
Debatable.
But one thing I know for sure, without even knowing your real estate portfolio, that my real estate portfolio is very different from yours or from most people.
From what I know about your portfolio, I would say so.
You got me?
Yeah.
Overall, you get me? Because I know something that most people don't know. I know how to raise capital.
Right.
Most people, shout out to the Mukesh of the world.
Yes,
That want
Mukesh.
to pay everything cash.
Yes.
No, cash this, cash that. That's a big red flag.
So I actually put this book up here because
Dave Ramsey.
Dave Ramsey.
He don't value debt.
He does not believe in debt, but this episode
There's
is
good
about
debt, there's
how
bad
to spread
debt.
money.
You got to leverage.
Yeah.
That's why you're the map. Leverage OPM. Other people's money. But just don't learn how to leverage other people's money. You got to leverage other people's experience.
Yes.
You're leveraging my experience.
Absolutely.
When a man with money meets a man with experience, the man with experience leaves with the money, and the man with the money leaves with the
It's
experience.
Exactly.
Right? Right?
Yes.
So
That's
you're
the
honoring
exchange.
your word. Tomorrow, you're going to have a $50,000 check
I gotta pull it together, but yeah.
on camera.
Pull it together.
Huh?
Pull it together.
You see? See, most people, this is where
Well,
integrity.
no, so originally the conversation that we had today,
Ah.
the conversation we had today was 100K, right? Earlier, right?
100K?
That was the conversation, right?
Okay.
And you said,
Okay. Okay. So,
Tim,
okay.
right?
Okay. Do a Zelle right now. Give the broker fee, right? And then you give me the rest right now. On video. This is on camera. You could take it to the couple of them.
For the 100K.
For the 100K.
Money.
Right on video. On your same podcast. See, people that don't understand something where money could get printed. If I'm telling you something so simple, you get me? That has helped me, and I've been able to help other people as well. And it's a secret that is not even a secret, but that the 1% knows, but they don't tell the world.
Welcome to Capital Games. I am your host, Sam Arekasima. In this podcast, we will cover financial education, financial entertainment. We'll cover a variety of topics. This will be a community where people can get feedback, learn information, and if this is the type of content you like, subscribe, share, and tune in, and we'll catch you next time.
For example, we could do a record label company if you would have loved music, and we could sign up anybody. We trademark their name, right?
Right.
We do a company, right? And then in 90 days, we'll do the credit and all that, organize all that for them, right? But a lot of people, you know why they don't get money?
Why?
They don't understand that money, you could buy it, but you got to pay the broker fee.
Facts.
Like a business loan broker. You get me? But people, they don't understand that. They don't understand how money works. If you don't understand how money works, I understand why, because they don't understand how life works. Life is simple. Life is leverage other people's connections. Succeeding in business is all about making connections. See, I'm a master delegator, outsourcer. All I do is outsource and delegate. What do you do?
What am I doing?
Yeah, well,
Sending the money. Just loading.
say it on the camera so we can hold each other accountable.
So I'm gonna send you 1,000 from this account now. And when I get home, I'll send another 4,000.
All right.
5,000 total.
And the 7%.
5, you said?
Yeah, but the 7% on the 5,000. They charge the
Okay. When
If it makes
I get
sense.
home, yeah. Done.
This is all on video.
Done.
All right. So, see, people that don't understand raising capital, you got me? So, what do I do now? Simple. You tell me your business idea right now so you can see how easy. And we're doing this live, right?
Yeah.
And look, I haven't even sold them the book. That's a different deal. Because sometimes people got to pay their what? Ignorant tax.
Yes.
Right or wrong?
It's facts.
Bro, what you don't know is keeping you poor. Passing opportunities over repeatedly. If you wait too long, opportunities are like sunrises. If you wait too long, you'll miss them. Sometimes, believe it or not, I still pay my ignorant tax in a lot of things. Like less than a week ago, I paid $25,000 just because we're buying a lot of cars, exotic cars for the organization, right? But I want to turn those liabilities into an asset, which I know, but I don't want to deal with the renting the cars, with dealing with people, if it makes sense,
Yes.
right? And I also don't want to basically buy cars with people so they could basically park it in any place, do this. Even though I have my place, I want to make sure that all the cars, they're for everybody, for the organization. I already outgrew the car stage because our thing is buying a plane. And I'm saying this on video. We buying a $80 to $100 million plane. $100 million. That's $20 million down. And everybody, 20 people, bro, 20 people. Because all the people that, believe it or not, the people I'm coaching, mentoring, fuck becoming a millionaire. It's multi-millionaire. Why would I basically help people become millionaires when I was able to do that shit when I was 17? I'm 34, bro. I'm old money. Like, bro, I'm going to put it in perspective. If you need money to make money, you got a problem. See, I don't need money to make money.
You need the idea.
You need an idea.
Yeah.
Same way Manny asked you, for the other book and the other podcast, who has the money, obviously, who could let him borrow money. You could have literally borrowed the money there.
Exactly.
You could literally do an episode with me. What the fuck I want to do? You think I'm going to steal from you or 5,000 or from somebody? Like, yo, bro, he who pays attention. Yeah. And same way, I basically get stuff, I pay for stuff. But I'm not cheap. Price is what I pay, value is what I get. My secret to my success is, I'm going to put it in perspective. If I want to get from A to Z, why would I I'd rather have somebody that could take me in the elevator than take me in the stairs. So if I would have been illegal, a Mexican, and I went across the border, right, from Mexico to the United States, you got to get yourself a coyote. If you don't get yourself a coyote, you know what happens? They'll rob you. The same coyotes got fucking people there that they'll rob you. If you're a female, they'll rape your ass. Facts or no?
Yes, facts.
Right? Right or wrong?
That's facts.
And just put it like that, just the value of being around a man like myself, just having a mentor coach that you could ask me in your podcast or anything, factual shit. Because this is not just word of mouth.
Right.
See, I don't give the username and password to most of my people. And I'm going to give you the username and password.
Welcome to Capital Games. I am your host, Sam Arekasima. In this podcast, we will cover financial education, financial entertainment. We'll cover a variety of topics. This will be a community where people can get feedback, learn information, and if this is the type of content you like, subscribe, share, and tune in, and we'll catch you next time.
And I got living proof, the Jayandis or people in my past, that they got money, but when they get the money, it's always gonna come back to me. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you why. When a man with money meets a man with experience, where the money goes?
The man with the experience.
With the man with the man with the experience. I want to always be the man with the experience. Fuck being the man to be looked at as the man with the money.
Right.
The man with the experience. And it sounds fucked up, but yo, you gotta pay your ignorance tax.
Yeah.
You got me? Money, same way you buy clothes, you can buy money. So if you tell me, Carlos, I got this deal, real estate. You're in real estate. I have this building. They're asking this much.
Right.
First of all, I know how to negotiate too. Price is what we pay, value is what we got. Right? I'm a strong negotiator. I'm not new to the negotiation game. Right? You could literally tell me, Carlos. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you right on the video. We're gonna do the NBA Fitness Club.
Okay.
Because I did NBA Club, right? But we name it now also NBA Fitness Club.
Okay.
Right? So I sent that out so we could also get funding, right? How to print money.
Yes.
Right? So that funding, then legally, we could liquidate those cards, the loans and lines of credit, and now that money, we could reinvest it into an asset.
Right.
If it makes sense.
Yeah, like a building.
A building, a property, something that generates more cash flow and could pay that debt and the other debt that we're getting.
Exactly.
Right? Creative financing, bro. You could literally sometimes could know, like I could know a person that could lend you borrow money, not now, yesterday.
Right.
So people that don't understand, like money.
Private
like,
money.
Like private money, private equity. You got me? There's a billion ways on how to get money, but people are not willing to pay.
Right.
Sometimes you got to pay yourself a contact. Yeah. He knows or she knows this person.
Exactly.
And this person, that's what they do. Because they have enough money to put it to work and they understand that if they leave it in banks don't give shit. But if they basically put their money to work,
they get more,
you got me? They get more money.
More return on their
There's people that they see $100,000 like looking at 1,000. I'm one of those. You got me? I don't give my money like that anymore because I learned a better way. Because I literally, before, for example, when I used to help people, open their first business,
right.
I would go and put out of my money. But then I learned more creative ways. I'm like, why would I use my money when I can still, use other people's money, other banks' money, while keep a percentage? You saw I get percentages of businesses without putting money. My team here, they seen it too. See, now even Manny has a percentage of a restaurant.
Right.
He doesn't know that. Make sense?
Makes sense.
And I'm not greedy. This is where equity is the name of the game. While being in the right rooms with the right people at the right time could literally put you in the path to success.
Yes.
Imagine that day you guys would have left. All that money would have been me. You got me? Make sense or no?
Makes a lot of sense.
Because the thing is, I could bring value where people thought there was no value. I don't know if it makes sense.
Makes a lot
and
of
just
sense.
the awareness that I bring the people right in the spot, or when I go to the thing, and I want things recorded now.
Yeah.
I'm in that stage of my life.
Yeah.
Bro, I've been in business all my life, bro.
What's not recorded is
What's
not
not recorded is not remembered. I want to take can I say it?
Go ahead.
I want to take a shit and be recorded. Like literally create content. Like, bro, one thing I know nothing. That's why every day I made sure at a very young age, I prioritize personal development, self-improvement. You got me? Just working on my mindset so I could be able to approach life and money, business, women from a different perspective. I know how to make my wants want me. I don't know if that makes sense. You got me? For example, we're talking about how to print money.
Yes.
Simple. You got to have an asset. How do we get rich? Or forget how do we get rich. How do we help others get rich?
Right.
We borrow money and we buy assets.
Yes.
What's necessary is borrowing the money.
Yes.
What's possible is buying the asset. And the impossible, what do you think it is?
Growing.
Becoming the best version, the person. Because the best investment is not a dream home or a real estate or a business. Business only grows how you grow.
As you grow, yes.
You got me?
Yes.
Make sense?
Yep.
Believe it or not, an exotic car it's a better investment right now than even real estate.
Welcome to Capital Games. I am your host, Sam Arekasima. In this podcast, we will cover financial education, financial entertainment. We'll cover a variety of topics. This will be a community where people can get feedback, learn information, and if this is the type of content you like, subscribe, share, and tune in, and we'll catch you next time.
In a lot of areas.
Yeah.
Because exotic cars, put it like that, we go buy a $300,000 car, which we are. Shout out to Capital Games, right? We're going to put the car on the Capital Games. You're going to see.
Okay.
With the same funding that we're getting from that.
Yep.
You got me? Now, the money from there, right? Guess what we do? We go buy the car, and guess what we do with the car? We could leverage it for marketing purpose.
Rent it,
so now,
do different
the
things.
minute we're leveraging it for marketing purpose. You could use it. I could use it. The organization, people could use it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's an asset. We don't get attached to it.
Exactly.
You know, because it's like a cow. We want to milk the cow, right? We rent it out. 3-4 days to rent out the car. $4,000, $5,000 payment.
Covers the payment.
Covers the payment.
Yeah.
You go to that office, you'll see a bunch of deals already got going. Bunch of Lamborghinis, you know, different type of cars,
right.
If it makes sense,
yeah.
Right? But when we buy these assets, I don't want to be the one handling the customer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like being on the business, not in the business.
Right.
So if I buy the car 50-50 with every person, but I make sure I let the person clear, I don't own anything, you don't own anything. It belongs to the organization. You could use any car you want. Because that's my goal. My goal is, as a leader creating leader, is to do the Wealth Map Summit, not just me, but also the first 100 leaders, which you're one of them, that is going to have 100 leaders as well, right?
Right.
To be holding a Wealth Map Summit all over in different areas.
Yes.
Right? All you need, in minimum, is 100 people. And filling up 100 people, we could do this like this. I don't know if that makes sense.
Makes a lot of sense.
But it's not just people, it's leaders. That's why when I speak, you're going to notice I love scaring people away. I want to scare more people away than what I want to attract. Because my target audience, they're not feeling, and they're not getting into their feelings like little bitches. They're strong-minded. They're not into their feelings like little fucking pussies, right? Warren Buffett once said, you cannot control your emotions, you cannot control your personal life, nor business life. Right or wrong?
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
But most people say, all right. But they don't get it. Yeah. 90% of our decisions are based on emotions, right? So if you could basically make decisions based on logic and kiss out the emotions, that's when literally things come out. So I know I'm talking too much.
Nah, well, we're about to wrap it up, but go ahead, get your last point in.
My last point. When we're raising capital, I've noticed something about most people. Most people, because I come from a family, that they believe debt is bad. They believe, like, for example, my father's a millionaire. He doesn't even know. You get me? My father works in Lowe's, if it makes sense. But his brother, sister, everybody's a millionaire, if it makes sense, from a long time, because they got into real estate. First of all, they got into businesses, and they understood the power of parking their money into real estate,
yes.
Right? Because they were getting cash flow. All the cash flow, well, let me buy this property. So the same thing, but their issue is that they want to pay shit off.
Pay it off, right?
Right? Their pride is on the things paid off.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put it in perspective. $1 million, to put in perspective, right? We could take $1 million that we borrowed, and we could buy, leverage it again to buy $5 million worth of real estate.
Right.
200 grand, 200,
down payment,
200,
down payment,
200,
down payment,
200.
down payment. Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
But most people, they don't think like that.
Right.
Sam,
Yeah.
most people, they want things paid off cash.
Right.
Bro, you're not going to pay the mortgage. Your tenants are.
Right.
Your tenants are. Look at it from a business perspective.
And that's the power
investor
of real estate.
mentality.
So, on that note, we will end it, but we will revisit this agreement, these ideas, and the different things that we're trying to do with capital.
And show the world
how
all
to
these
raise
things. We're gonna
capital.
talk.
We're going to go through it step by step, show you the whole implementation of how this actually works, so that way one day when you are ready and you want to do these types of deals, reach out to me, reach out to Carlos, and we will help you structure these deals. You just need the idea. Bring the idea, bring a good business idea. You can get the funding. This is how you print money. This episode is about printing money. You just saw it live on how an idea can spark the funds that you need, and then you grow from there.
And there's people that if they're very, very talented, they don't even have to invest $1.
Right.
Because, for example, let's use Jasmine as an example. Jasmine, she just turned 19.
Welcome to Capital Games. I am your host, Sam Arekasima. In this podcast, we will cover financial education, financial entertainment. We'll cover a variety of topics. This will be a community where people can get feedback, learn information, and if this is the type of content you like, subscribe, share, and tune in, and we'll catch you next time.
I know Jasmine's father, too, right? And Jasmine, she turned 19. Understand, you could teach a new dog new tricks. A no dog, to teach them new tricks, is more difficult,
yes.
right? But she has the talent, communication. Yes. So now, since she has the talent, and I saw the talent, you see her talent, right? We could invest in her.
Right.
We're getting funding with her.
Right.
Through her podcast, we're getting funding through her clothing brand.
Yep.
So now, the money that we're gonna get, we're gonna reinvest it into the clothing brand.
Right.
Make sense?
Yep.
So now we're gonna have all these girls rocking her clothing brand.
And that
We do
grows
a
the
photo
business.
shoot.
Yep.
This, that. You get the money.
And then now the money
Right?
starts getting printed.
Give out, certain things. And also, that's an attraction because women's attract what?
Yes, well, other women and
Attention.
men,
Attention is a currency.
everything, yes.
Right or wrong?
Right, correct.
So we could help each other.
Yes.
If it makes sense.
Yeah. Carlos, pleasure talking to you. Look forward to doing some more business with you. Absolutely.
Being recorded, because what's not recorded is not remembered. El que nada debe, nada teme. That means, el que nada debe, meaning, if I owe, you know what I owe? A lot of money.
Yeah.
I owe a lot of money.
Thanks for watching. Tune into Capital Games, Instagram, YouTube. Follow me at Sam the Investor, Sam the Realtor. Thank you, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you, Sam, for having me.
Pleasure, brother.
And thank you to the audience also for watching. Appreciate you, bro.